So look here, guys. I know that the NBA 2K19 news that we all want to consume in to our system, to breathe it in through our nostrils, it's not really coming out yet. All right, we want to know about the park, the my players, the archetypes. We haven't really got a lot of info about that. But in this video, I'm going to tell you everything we know about the archetypes and the my players, all right? We're going to go from tweets, articles, all that stuff. I'm going to try to lay down it all. If I miss anything, let me know down below in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and turn on that subscribe button. Also, turn on the post notifications so you won't miss a post. And also, if you're already part of the Loud Pack, show your loyalty down below in the comments. All right. Now, like I said before, if I missed anything, if I missed any news, put it down below in the comment. All right. So the people that's watching this video can go down to the comments and see the extra stuff that I may have missed. I'm trying to give all the information that I possibly can in this video. All right. And if you also want to enter a giveaway, look on my Twitter. So let's get into the video.
Keep you on my side like the love, baby, where you been? Dipping in the bins. Need you right beside me like the love,
Now I'm going straight off the top of the dome for this. I don't need articles in front of me. I don't need a bunch of papers. I'm going off the dome. All right. So what we know so far about the archetypes. First and foremost, it's going to be a dual archetype system. All right. Mike Wayne accidentally leaked that to us in a tweet. It may have been accidentally, but you know how 2K work. They pretty much do everything with a end game in mind. So maybe he was setting us up for something bigger along the week. Because look, we're getting closer and closer to the prelude. All right. So that means we're getting closer and closer to Community Day, which means we're getting closer and closer to new information. So first things first, this year will be dual archetype. They said that in the tweet talking about the takeover system. All right. Now, since we're going to go right into the takeover system will boost up your man's attributes. First, it was 12 and 6, but they changed it already because a lot of you guys probably was complaining off rip. It's going to be 10 to your primary and 5 to your secondary archetype. Now, I saw Mike Wayne actually change up his wording a little bit because the first time he tweeted about the takeover system, it was 12 to your primary and 6 to your dual or your secondary. So he switched it up when he came back with the second tweet saying takeover will have 10 to the primary and 5 to the other attributes. So I don't know if he tried to like redo the mistake that he done by accidentally leaking that we having dual archetypes. But hey, I don't care. Any nugget that we can get from it, we need to get from it, all right? So another thing we know about these archetype systems that the slashers, the post scorers, the lockdown defenders will probably be some of the littest builds so far. From tweets that we got out from Mike Wayne, from vlogs, or not vlogs, from blogs that we have seen. They're talking about how defense has been revamped. It's building revamped for the better. Post scoring, post work is revamped for the better. Now, straight off the trailer alone, in the trailer, the NBA 2K19 trailer, you've seen a lot of dunks, off the glass, half-court oops. So that just tells me right there that 2K may be a dunk central game. All right. Now, Mike Wayne has tweeted out that it's not going to be easy to pull off some of these Euro step dunks, these spin move gather dunks. It's not going to be that easy. You're not just going to walk into the paint and hopefully not get a contact dunk. But you can have a slasher, an elite slasher, Mike Wayne says, or Wong, excuse me. He confirmed the other day that his name is pronounced Wong. It's funny because a couple months ago, I was joking by calling him Mike Wong. I was right the whole time. I told you my third eye don't lie. I'm telling you guys this. Third eye don't lie. All right? But look, so what was I talking about? Oh, slashers. The elite slashers can pull off moves like this. All right? Now, this game is going to be a lot more arcadey as we see from the trailer. People was doing windmill dunks off the backboard in front of like in traffic and putting it down to their nuts and dunking on it. Like, it was crazy, all right? So, Slasher is going to be the move this year, or one of the few moves this year, all right? Also, lockdown defenders are going to be at a premium this year, okay? From the one-on-one situations, from having special block animations, from the chuck, where you be able to chuck people and probably push them back in front of you, okay? But it would also offset with the hold-off animation. Now, the hold-off animation will be more for, like, playmakers and slashers, because you want to make sure you get that clear path to the basket. So, slashers and playmakers, beware. Learn and master the hold-off animation, because that's going to be your bread and butter. Now, if you're a slasher, you kind of want the guy in front of you. The farther in front of you he is, the deeper the three you could be. You feel me? So, like, you want the guy in front of you, but if you a guy like me, like if you a sharpshooter like me, I like to do it all, so I would still learn it, but that's not going to be your bread and butter. Your bread and butter going to be that takeover badge. That takeover badge going to give you that 10-plus attributes on that primary and that 5 on that secondary. Now, since we were talking about boosts, Mike Wayne said there are ways where you can boost your player beyond the 99 cap. So your player can go higher in attribute. You may can get a 108. You may can do 116 depending on the takeover badge and what type of boost that you get. He said there's multiple ways. There are a lot of ways to get some boost. All right. So boost is going to be key in this game. Like 2K17, 2K18, I never really used boost. Boost is nothing that I've seen to be something that I wanted to do. But I feel like 2K19 is going to be boost heavy because everybody's going to use a boost. If you can get boost here, boost there, boost there, boost there, boost there, a lot of these dudes are going to do it, especially on YouTube, okay? So we talked about the slashers, lockdowns, post scores. Now they reamped the whole big man post scoring thing. Now, this year, I'm telling you guys, my third eye don't lie. Mismatch is going to be the key. So if you got a big man or center, let me say that, you got a center guarding a point guard, that's an extreme mismatch. Expect a blow-by animation. All right? There is no big man in the league besides probably Anthony Davis who can guard a Curry or a Chris Paul or a Kyrie. There's no big man out here who can guard him, probably except for Anthony Davis. That's it. Okay? So expect weight to matter. Big giant mismatch. So center versus guards. All right? If my small forward is bigger than your point guard, that's a big mismatch. So weight is going to really matter this year. You're going to see it a lot more down below in the post. All right? I've seen a clip where DeMarcus Cousins was being guarded by JaVale McGee, the goofy JaVale McGee. And Cousins straight threw him on the ground. Straight up. He just, boof, get out the way, little fella. You know, so post players will be at an all-time high this year. Probably especially on Pro-Am. If you want to slow some things down, throw it in there. You try to double team. There will be a way better post control from your centers this year, guys. So it's no longer throw it in there, double team him, triple team him, he lose the ball. They said they're going to be premium when it comes to securing that ball down below in the post, which should have been already in the game. Okay? All right. So another defensive thing, since we're talking about in the paint, they revamped the whole, let's put it like this, they revamped the whole post defense. They made it so that if you jump, you know how when somebody used to drive in the paint and you jump behind them, try to get a chase down block, it was pretty much an automatic foul in NBA 2K18. They reamped that, okay? They reamped the draw fouls. When you pump fake and a guy jumps, there's no more animation. They said if the guy jumps towards you, it's going to be an automatic foul all the time. Now, this is stuff that we need to know for our my players. Now, they haven't got deep into these archetypes because, truly, my third eye is telling me that they're going to make a brand new archetype. I'm not sure. I just have a feeling. And usually my feelings are never wrong, okay? I just feel like the shot creator archetype is one of the most, not useless, but it doesn't make sense. If you're trying to make a game that is revolved around realism, the shot creator has the most unrealistic primary base, moving jump shots. A lot of the moving jump shots that you take with your shot creator is not jump shots that you would see every day in the game. You feel me? Like, sometimes you see like people do that, but for a shot creator to be a shot creator, you got to hit moving jump shots. Okay? I don't think 2K should keep the shot creator in the game. You can switch your name up. You can do a lot more, but the shot creator, just off the dribble jump shots, bro, you got to do better than that. All right? They could be more mid-range central, but come on, man. I've missed more shots standing still in mid-range than I have ever missing moving threes with my shot creator. So I feel like they're either going to add some more builds or they're going to add they may take some out. All right, something is going to change. I feel like they're going to add some new builds to the Archetype system. I don't know why I feel like that, guys. I just feel like that, and I feel confident enough to tell you guys because my third eye don't lie. You feel me? I feel like a new build is coming. This is one reason why they are holding information back about the Archetypes. All right? So, I'm going to have a series of tweets pop up on the screen. Make sure you read these tweets. Make sure you get your info because Mike Wayne is out here tweeting. There's been stuff I got from vlogs. Oh, let's talk about dribbling. We can't go nowhere until we talk about dribbling. All right? Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Okay? Speed boosting will be in Tier 3. It is went up from 85 to an 86 this year. All right? Tier 3 is where you get all the sham god animations, okay? That's where you get saucy. I know a lot of you guys are going to be playmakers, points forwards. You got to know. Tier 3. I know a lot of you guys are going to want a speed boost. Speed boosting is for Tier 3 players, all right? I don't think it should be. I think it should be for high Tier 2, but speed boosting probably this year will probably be for Tier 3 players, okay? Now, another thing about dribbling is they changed the whole stamina thing. All right, it's no more where you can just spam left, right, up, down. You can't spam all that no more. Because if the more you spam, the lower your tier decrease. So if you're a Tier 3 dribbler, you keep spamming, you go to a Tier 2. So that means your ball movements get slower. Your moves start to change, all right? And if you keep dribbling out of Tier 2, you're going to go to Tier 1. It's going to be even slower. Your moveset's going to change, okay? Because that's what stamina is. It's getting you tired. You're not as effective as you was when you in shape. When you in shape, you can do all that. But when you keep doing it, you're going to decrease. And then it says after you hit Tier 1, if you keep on dribbling the air out of the ball, you're going to fumble the ball. You will drop it, okay? Speaking of fumbling, my thing in the past 2Ks, like way before like 12, I think it was. This is probably like in 9, 2K9, 2K8, 2K7, where if big men try to do too much moves, they will lose the ball because they don't have the dribbling attribute. Well, it seems like 2K is bringing some of that back with when you do a hop jumper and you are not, or the hop move, the hop back. All right, let me say the hop back. When you do the little hop back, when you press square and back, when you do that and you're not a guard with good ball control and you try to speed boost out of it or try to move with it, they said the big men will lose the balls this year. All right? So when you try to hop back and try to go, 2K saying no, okay? So they trying to make you play your position. They trying to make you play your archetype. The whole takeover badge or takeover system has to do with your archetype. They trying to make lockdowns and not three-point shooters. They trying to make stretch bigs just stretch bigs. They trying to make glass cleaners. They trying to make point forwards. They're not trying to have point forward out here looking like a sharpshooter. They're not trying to do that, okay? So the shooting, quote unquote, is going to be much harder. But I only say quote unquote because every new shooting is hard at first. We eventually going to catch on. So don't give too caught up in shooting being too hard, okay? Because eventually you're going to get used to the shooting. and it's going to be easier. Okay? So we on shooting. There's no more contested greens. All right? Contested greens, GG. Say goodbye. All right? But that doesn't mean you can't make contested shots. All right? Contested shots probably won't be as makeable as there was in NBA 2K18, which we all know it was trash. Okay? Well, this is some of the stuff that I'm coming up with off the top of my head. I know I'm probably missing something. I know there's something I'm forgetting. It has to be. Let me do rebound. Oh, rebounding. They are trying to fix some of the rebounding. I seen a tweet from Mike Wayne a couple days ago saying they're trying to fix the rebounding. They don't like how the rebounding is set up right now. So they're trying to get back at that. Okay. Now, let's go back to dribbling real quick. Zigzagging is completely out the game. I feel sorry for a lot of you guys. Definitely a lot of you guys in the My Team community, because now you can't play. You can't play. I've never seen so many people in NBA 2K that did this. Now, the zigzag been in the game since what? 17, I want to say. 17, y'all didn't do zigzags like this. In 18, I thought I was playing connect the dots. How much I had to zigzag. Y'all was zigzagging. Like, y'all was zig to zag. When y'all zigged, I zagged, and you zigged back and zagged again. Like, bro, it was so annoying. You couldn't defend it because you couldn't. Your player just wouldn't stay still. All right? So, zigzagging it's out the game. It should have never been in the game. But you know 2K. 2K breaks the game so they can rework the game so that they make it look like it's way better than it was. Okay? So, we got the zigzagging. I think we hit everything. I'm going to go back over my mind and see if we hit everything, but I think we did. We got the slasher moves, you know what I'm saying? Weight's going to matter this year. All right? Make sure you play to your archetype. Make sure you're not out here just dribbling up a storm. Make sure you actually dribbling to score. If you dribble to score, you're going to be way more effective than trying to be a dribble god. All right? Because at the end of the day, all it's about is putting the ball in the basket. It's not about spinning around, hopping back, spinning around. Like, I practice all that. I can do all that stuff now. But to me, it doesn't even make sense. I never pull it off in the game because it doesn't make sense for me to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some people say, yeah, I dribble to score. But it's like, really? You spinning around, you pass up like 6 good shots. You know? So this year, make sure you're playing your archetype. Make sure you out here at least have a lockdown defender on your pro-am team or rim protector on your pro-am team. You don't have to run that at the park, but at least have it one of those on your pro-am team. They're going to be vital this year. All right? Pull out a slasher if you're trying to have some premium fun at the park. I feel like slashing would be the funnest build at the park. I feel like lockdowns would be the best build in pro-am, okay? Because if somebody's going off, you can switch them on there, and, like, defense is really going to matter this year, okay? Make sure you're not minimizing your weight. Make sure you put some LBs on your dude this year because weight's going to matter. If you got a linky little Kevin Durant dude on you, and you LeBron James, say goodbye. Say, get out my way, dog, because you're going to be stronger. All right, mismatches are key. If somebody can't guard you, exploit it. Because if you exploit it, guess what? You're going to get hot, and if you get hot, the game is over. You get your takeover stuff, the game is over. All right? So I'm trying to help you guys out before NBA 2K19 come out. That's all the news that we know so far. I would keep you guys updated. If I forgot anything, let me know down below in the comments, please. All right? And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Turn on post notifications. If you're already part of the Loud Pack, you already know what it is. Prove your loyalty down below in the comments. All right? So this has been your boy, OG, and I'm out. Peace.
Running through the 6